Administration is celebrating a major win handed down by the Supreme Court on Friday. It allows the president to move ahead with policies that were previously held back by nationwide injunctions issued by federal judges. Let's bring in Jonathan Fahey, former federal prosecutor, former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary, and former Acting Director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So you've worn a lot of hats in Washington. Did the Supreme Court get this one right, Jonathan?
They definitely got this one right, and it's a huge win for President Trump. They got this right because all of these things, all of these injunctions have been really judicial overreach. And this Supreme Court, the conservative Supreme Court under John Roberts, is really restraining the courts and the lower courts and their authorities, because so many of these things were really just an extension of the lawfare we saw before President Trump took office. But these were things within the executive branch to make these decisions, to make decisions on, whether or not certain things should be going on national security-wise, how immigration laws should be upheld, and things like that. So they certainly got it right. These judges should be restricted to the clients or the plaintiffs, not clients, in front of them, and their cases specifically, not nationwide. And that's what these judges were doing, is basically ruling nationwide as opposed to just the cases in front of them, which is an abuse of their power. And this court reined it in. So it's going to not only affect the cases at hand, but probably prevent a lot more of this. And I would, again, call it lawfare, with these groups trying to derail President Trump's agenda through the court. So huge win for President Trump in every single way. The court got this right, and I think it will have a big impact not only for President Trump, but for future presidents to be able to allow them to implement their agenda.
Not surprised.